Risk on came back today, and the question for tomorrow is whether it sticks. The Nasdaq ripped 2.07% while the VIX got crushed 4.13% to 17.65. After a week of defensive hiding, money sprinted back into the riskiest corner of the tape, and that kind of one-day reversal either starts a trend or sets a trap. I'm Max Sterling. This is your StockStory market ritual, for minutes, the numbers, and what they're hiding. So here's the stakes question: is this the death of the defensive rotation we've tracked all week, or just a relief bounce on a holiday-thin tape? Because the whole story for 2 weeks has been capital fleeing tech for safety. Today that flipped hard. If you're long the AI trade, today felt like vindication. If you rotated into healthcare and industrials chasing safety last week, today you watched the crowd run the other way without you. Somebody's wrong here, and the next 2 sessions decide who. Now the receipts. The S&P added 1.18% to 7,440. The Nasdaq led at plus 2.07% to 25,820, that's your tell, the risk-on index outrunning everything. The Dow lagged at plus 0.59%, which matters. When the Dow trails the Nasdaq by that much, this is a growth bid, not a broad one. Under the hood, consumer discretionary led at plus 2.4%, technology right behind at plus 2.37%, communication services plus 1.6%. And the laggards tell the rotation story in reverse: energy down 0.48%, real estate down 0.71%, materials down 1.82%. The defensives and the cyclicals got sold to fund the growth chase. Single names: Iridium Communications ripped 25.44% to $54.59, Ouster jumped 28.68%. On the wrong side, Top Build fell 15.45% and StoneX dropped 14.45%. Driving it, headlines say US-Iran tensions cooled ahead of a summit, and easing geopolitics is exactly the fuel a risk-on day runs on. Now, the scoreboard, and I keep score on myself. I'll be honest, I've been leaning defensive into this rotation, and the running tally sits at 4 for 10. That's not good, and I'm not going to dress it up. A handful of my recent calls fading the bounce and respecting the VIX simply didn't land. No calls were due to grade today. 4 for 10. I logged them all, hits and misses, because a host who hides the misses is just selling you confidence. Here's my read. The narrow tech leadership saga we've followed for 6 straight sessions just did something new. Instead of tech cracking and defensives catching the bid came roaring back to tech in one move. But notice the VIX at 17.65, that's not euphoria, that's complacency creeping back. One geopolitical headline carried this whole tape. That's a thin foundation. What I'm actually watching: does consumer discretionary hold its leadership tomorrow, or does it give it all back? Leadership that lasts one day on one headline isn't leadership, it's a sugar high. So tomorrow, the call I'm logging: I think the VIX bounces back above 18 as this thin tape relief rally loses its headline fuel. Gradable, specific, on the record. Come back and grade me. Same time tomorrow. Subscribe so the ritual finds you.